ሰላም ሰላም የሳሚ ቴክ ቻናል ተከታታዮች እንዴት ናችሁ? እኔ ደህና ነኝ። በዚህ ቪዲዮ ዳታቤዝ ማኔጅመንት ሲስተም መልቲፕል ቾይስ ኩዌስችን በፓርት አቀርብላችኋለሁ። በዚህኛው ፓርት 50 መልቲፕል ቾይስ ኩዌስችኖች አቀርብላችኋለሁ። በቀጣይ ደግሞ አሁንም 50 እያደረኩ በፓርት በጣም ብዙ ጥያቄ ነው ይሄ የምትመለከቱት በሙሉ ሪቪው ኩዌስችን ነው። ስለዚህ ቪዲዮውን ለጓደኞቻችሁ ሼር አድርጉላቸው። ሞዴል ኤግዛም፣ ኤግዚት ኤግዛም and other አሰስመንቶች ላይ ዳታቤዝ ማኔጅመንት ሲስተም የምትፈተኑ ተማሪዎች including BSc ዳታቤዝ አድሚኒስትሬሽን ይጠቅማቸዋል ብዬ አስባለሁ። አሁን ወደ ጥያቄው እንሄድ። Okay, choose the correct or best alternative in the following ይላል። The first question is in the relational model in the relational model cardinality is termed as a number of tuples, b number of attributes, c number of tuples, d number of constraints. So tuple cardinality indicates the number of tuples in a given table ይሆናል ማለት ነው። The answer is A. Question number 2. Relational calculus is A procedural language, B non-procedural language, C data definition language, D high level language. So the answer is relational calculus is non-procedural language. Third question, the view of total database content is termed as the view of total database content. A conceptual view, B internal view, C external view, D physical view. So the total database content view is said to be a conceptual view. Next one, Cartesian product in a relational algebra is A unary operator, B binary operator, C ternary operator, D not defined. So Cartesian product is a binary operator. It needs two operands A and B. The next question is DML is provided for A description of logical structure of database, B addition of new structure in the database system, C manipulation and processing of database, D definition of physical structure of a database system. So the best answer is addition of new structure to the database. Manipulation and processing of the database. The answer is C. The answer is C. The next one, AS clause is used in SQL. A selection operation, B rename operation, C join operation, D projection operation. So as is used to rename the operation output. Good. ODBC stands for A object database connectivity, B oracle database connectivity, C oracle database connectivity or repetition, D open database connectivity. So the possible answer or the best answer is D open database connectivity. Next one, architecture of database can be viewed as A 2 level, B 4 level, C 3 level, D 1 level. So the possible answer is 3 level C. In a relational model, relation is termed as A tuples, B attributes, C tables, D rows. So the answer is tables. C is the possible answer, tables. The database schema is written in A. HLL, B. DML, C. DDL, D. DCL. Data control language, data definition language, data manipulation language, high level language. So the database schema is written in data definition language, which is C is the best answer. The best answer. Next one, in the architecture of database system, external level is said to be A. Physical level, B. Logical level, C. Conceptual level, D. View level. So the external level of a database is called the view level. The view level. We call it view level. Good. Next one, the next question. An entity set that does not have sufficient attribute to form a primary key is called A. Strong entity set, B. Weak entity set, C. Simple entity set, D. Primary entity set. So the possible answer is weak entity set. If a table that does not have enough or sufficient attribute to form a primary key, we call it that relation or that table weak entity እንለዋለን ማለት ነው relation. Good. In hierarchical model, records are organized as A. Graph, B. List, C. Link, D. Tree. So the possible answer is D. Tree. In hierarchical model, records are organized as in the forms of tree. Good. In an ER diagram, attributes are represented by ER diagram, entity relationship diagram. Attributes are represented using A. Rectangle, B. Square shape, C. Ellipse shape, D. Triangle shape. Rectangle is the relation. Square is no square, standard shape for representing ER diagram. Ellipse is used to represent attributes. In an ER diagram. Good. So the possible answer is C. Next one, in case of entity integrity, the primary key may be A. Not null, B. Can be null, C. Both null and not null, D. Any value. So in case of entity integrity, the primary key maybe not null. This is the possible answer. To make an attribute as a primary key, the attribute should be declared or created as not null constraint. Primary key always not null. Good. The language used in application program to request data from a database from the DBMS is referred to as A. Data manipulation language, B. Data definition language, C. VDL, D. SDL, view definition language, S. structure definition language. So a language used in application program to request data, that means to select, for example. So what is the language? A. Data manipulation language is the possible answer to request data from the database. That means select the data is data manipulation language. Okay. The next one, a logical schema. A is the entire database. B is a standard way of organizing information into accessible parts. C describes how data is actually stored on the disk. D, logical schema is the entire table. So logical schema is the entire database, which is the possible answer is A. Logical schema meaning the entire database center database. Good. Relational fields in a database are grouped to form A, data files, B, data records, C, menu, D, bank. So related fields in a database are grouped to form a data record. This is the possible answer of the question. Next one, the database environment has all of the following components except what? A, users, B, separated files, C, database, D, database administrator. So these are components of a database, but user A is not a component of database environment, not the components of the database environment, but the rest is separate file, database and database administrators are components of a database environment. Good. Question number 20, the language which has recently become the de facto standard for interfacing application programs with relational database system is A, Oracle, B, SQL, C, DBase, D, 4GL. So the default standard interfacing application program with relational database is in a relational database system is called the language with relational database system is called SQL is the possible answer. Next one, the why a particular application view the data from the database that the application use is A, module, B, relational model, C, schema, D, sub schema. So the particular way particular application view the data from the database that the application use is the sub schema, the sub schema. The answer is D. The next question, a R diagram. In an R diagram, an entity set is represented by what? A, rectangle, B, ellipse, D, diamond shape or box, C, circle. So rectangle is the possible answer. Ellipse is for attribute, diamond is for relation, circle is for what you call actually circle. Most of the time we use ellipse instead of circle. So the answer is A. The next one, a report generator is used to A, update files, B, print files on the paper, C, data entry, D, delete files. So report generator meaning print files on the paper ማለት ነው ይላል። Next question, the properties of database is or are A, it is an integrated collection of logically related records. Good. It consolidates separate file into a common pool of data records. Good. Data stored in a database is independent of application program using it. So the possible answer is D. All of are the properties of database. Good. A DBMS language component which can be embedded in a program is A, the data definition language, B, the data manipulation language, C, the data administrator, D, a query language. So the possible answer is B, data manipulation language is the embedded program in database management system. The next one, a relational database developer refers to a record as A, criteria, B, relation, C, tuple, D, an attribute. So record is a tuple የሚለው answer ይሆናል ማለት ነው። record is a tuple in a relational database. Relational model feature is that their relational database model feature is no need for primary key data. B is much more data independent than some other database models. C are explicit relationship among records. D are tables with many dimensions. So the possible answer is B. B is the possible answer. Much more data independent than others. Primary key ያስፈልገው? No ያስፈልገዋል። Are explicit relationship with among records? No, among entities. Are tables with many dimensions? No, single dimension with primary key. Okay, the next question is conceptual design, meaning A, documentational technique, B, needs data volume and processing frequency to determine the size of the database. The database. C, involves modeling independent of the DBMS. D is designed a relational model. So the best answer is involving modeling independent of the DBMS is what we call the conceptual design, modeling independence. In method, the method in which records are physically stored in a specified order according to a key field. A key field in each record is a hash, B direct, C sequential, D random. So the possible answer is, or the best answer is hash. The hash is a physical stored file. A sub express a subschema express A, the logical view, B, the physical view, C, the concept external view, D, all of the above. So subschema express is the external view is the best answer of this question. The next one, count function in SQL returns the number of what? Count. A, values, B, distinct values, C, groups, D, columns. So the possible answer is, or the best answer is values. Count the number or the columns of or the results of that operation. Value is returned by a count function in SQL statement, in SQL query statement. The next one, which one of the following statement is false? Choose the false statement from the given alternatives. A, the data dictionary is normally manipulated by the database administrator. B, data elements in the database can be modified by changing the data dictionary. Can be modified by changing data dictionary. Look this keyword. C, data dictionary contains the name and the description of each data element. D, data dictionary is tool used exclusively by the database administrator. So the best answer is B, which is data element in the database can be modified by changing the data dictionary. This is impossible. And the false statement is this one. An advantage of the database management approach is A, data is dependent on programs, false. Data redundancy increase, false. Data is integrated and can be accessed by multiple users. This is the best option. Data is integrated and can be accessed by single program, false. So the best answer for the given question is data is integrated and can be accessed by multiple programs. The definitions of database management system or the advantages of database management system. Good. Then the next one, the next question, transaction processing is associated with everything below what? Except A, producing detailed summary or execution reports, B, recording a business activity, C, confirming an action or triggering a response, D, maintaining the data. So transaction processing is associated with everything except what? Conforming an action or trigger responses. Except this, the transaction processing is associated. Detailed summary, recording business activity, all activities, maintaining data. This is the associated activities related to transaction processing. Good. It is possible to define schema completely using a visual data language, B and DDL or data definition language, C DDL and DML, C SDL and DDL, D VDL and DML. So possible define schema is define a schema. To define a schema, what we use data definition language and data manipulation language. Using these two languages, you can define a schema. Method of access which uses key transformation is known as B hash. This is the best answer. Number the statement in SQL which allows to change the definition of a table is A. Alter, B. Update, C. Create, D. Select. So to change the definition of table, we use a command or a query called alter. The next one, AR model uses this symbol to represent weak entity set. A dotted rectangle, C diamond shape, D double outlined rectangle, C solid line. So the possible answer is double outlined rectangle is the representation of weak entity set that have or that may lead sufficiently make a primary by its entity. We call it weak entity, and the representation of standard shape is double outlined rectangle. Set concept is used in A. Network model, B. Hierarchical model, C. Relational model, C. File-based system. So the best possible answer is network model is related with the concepts of set theory or set. Relational algebra is a data definition language, no meta language, no procedural query language. This is the best answer. Relational algebra is procedural query language. Relational algebra, relational calculus is C on the above multiple choice question. Key to represent relationship between tables is called a primary key, B secondary key. None of this. So the key that is used to make relationship between two tables is called foreign key. Which of the following concept produces the relation that has attributes of R1, relation 1 and relation 2? A. Cartesian product, B. Difference intersection, D. Product. So the best answer is Cartesian product is the best answer to make relation between the two attributes R1 with R2. The file organization that provides very fast access to any arbitrary record of a file is called A. Ordinary files, B. Unsorted files, C. Hashed file, D. B3. So hashed file is a very fast access to any arbitrary record of a file. This file organization is fast. Database management system helps to achieve what? The purpose of database management system is used to achieve or helps to achieve A. Data independence, B. Centralized control of data, C. Neither data independence nor centralized, D. Both data independence and centralized. So the best answer is D. Neither both data independence and what? Centralized. This is the objective or the used to achieve the two DBMS used to achieve data independence and centralization of data management. Good. The answer is D. Next one, which of the following is the properties of entity? Properties of entity. What the properties of entity? A. Groups, B. Tables, C. Attributes, D. Switchboard. So the properties of entities are attributes. The best answer is C. Or fields, or columns, or headers. You can say the properties of attribute entity is the same, common name, many names. Which of the following statement is incorrect? A. SQL query automatically eliminates duplicate. B. Select the false statement or incorrect statement. A. SQL query automatically eliminates duplicates. Good. SQL permits attributes name to be repeated in the same relation. True. SQL query will not work if there are no index on the relationship. True. SQL query will work if there are no index on the relation. This is the false statement or incorrect statement from the given alternatives. Next one, the conceptual model is A. Dependent on hardware, B. Dependent on software, C. Dependent on both hardware and software, C. Independent of both hardware and software. Any program, independent of any program. This is the conceptual model of a database management system. 48. What is the relationship called when it is maintained between two entities? What is a relationship? A. Unary, B. Binary, C. Ternary, C. Quaternary. So the best answer is binary. The relationship is between two entities. We call it binary relationship. Next one, which of the following operation is used if we are interested in only certain columns of a table? A. Projection, B. Selection, C. Union, D. J. So projection is important operation if you wanted to select certain elements or columns from a given table. The last question, question number 50. Which of the following is not valid SQL data type? A. Character data type, B. Numeric data type, G. Float data type. Actually, it is better to restart that. Yeah. C. Float data type, D. Array data type. So invalid data type in SQL is character data type. So the possible data type is char or varchar. Char or varchar. Varchar is valid, but character is invalid data type. This is 50 multiple choice questions with answers. Part 1 problem. Next one, starting from this 51 up to last, we will continue in next upcoming video. So please like, share, subscribe this video. And also if you have comments related to part 1, please put on the comment area. And also if you need some extra additional works related to fundamental of database management system or any other competing courses, please put on the comment area also. I will reach by more subjects in upcoming
tutorials.
videos.
Please
Thank
like,
you
share,
for today.
subscribe.
Thank you guys.
Samitech
Please
YouTube
like,
channel.
share,
Like,
subscribe my
share,
video to reach
subscribe.
more.